Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Playing Crossout because I enjoy it more. And I'm just doing multiplayer. Although, ooh, those are good. Alright, let me see when this resets because then I can... Oh yeah, I got an hour. That's plenty of time. I'm just gonna do some multiplayer with this build. I got a machine gun mission, so I gotta do that. And I do have a machine gun on top of this truck. See what we can do with it. Oh my. What's his power score? Only 6,800, but that's a beefy looking build. It's very interesting. What is that? Oh. It's got rocket launchers. That's lovely. My build has a Spectre machine gun, a Pyre homing missile, and 2 drone deployers. It's a pretty balanced build. It usually works fairly well. Oh yeah, it's also got improved radar. It's pretty good. Although at this distance, not the greatest, especially because if I target them with a missile, they'll most likely move out of the way. There we go. Getting body blocked. There we go. Taste my missile. Shoot off that last wasp? Yeah? No. Either way. Can do some good damage. Leaderboard doesn't actually tell you anything about your kills. Oh no. I think that was poor timing on my part. And I can't see. I shoot his generator, he dies. Or I just shoot him with a machine gun, that works too. 3 drones, 3 homing missiles. Things are looking alright. Although enemy team is on our base. So I better get over there pretty quickly. It's farther than I remember. I think it's over this way. We got someone on the point, though. Oh, it's just one guy. I was playing with Hard Topi earlier. I was playing with him a few hours ago. And I was using a shotgun wedge build, and he had 2 cricket launchers, and I would sneak underneath with my ramp, and it would... At least his older build had fuel. Two types of fuel tanks on the underside of his vehicle, making him a perfect... There we go, he's done it again. And I would, like, every round I would kill him in the exact same spot, in the exact same way, and it was kind of hilarious. 2 kills, it's not bad. These rounds are pretty short, but they can be tricky too. And I'm harvesting fuel, which is good. I hope to do a medium raid at the end or something. Alright. Alright, I got 7 parts in my inventory before I run out of space. Same map, but it's a different server. Yeah. Cool. Other team too, so we'll see how this goes. I had my first week of school last week, so I wasn't doing anything YouTube related. Oh, 2 mammoths. Why are you here? Actually though, some builds I don't even understand how they can sneak into these lower power score servers. I mean, you can generally deal with them pretty well, but it's a challenge either way. I'm sticking with my teammate. He's got those wasps. I do want to eventually try a wasp build, like 3 wasps and a ramp or something, but I don't know how effective it would actually be. Mandrake. He doesn't seem to have any weapons. Oh, he's got pyres. Let me shoot those off real quick. Yeah. Please let me kill you. Oh yeah, he's got an ammo box in there. I should pay attention to where I am. Oh, might as well pop the drones. There we go, got his ammo box, and he's dead. He took hits like a pro, though. Oh, there's an enemy. And there's an enemy. Let me shoot those guns off. Rip. Let me drive away. I want to get into a good position to bomb him. Alright. I did a bit of damage. It didn't quite work as I had hoped. I didn't get close enough. I like the look of this guy's build, at least the front. Looks like a fake cabin. I always like when people do that kind of thing. My only problem is that he almost certainly didn't build anything required to make those mammoth cannons, which is annoying. He probably bought them for an obscene amount of money. Oh well. And that can kind of skew power scores. A low skill player can buy really good weapons. I don't know, I did alright. I got scrap, which is what I do need to collect a bit more of. This isn't my best build, though, for sure. I do have a mission, though. I gotta win one more battle, and I'll be able to use my preferred builds. Have to wait, though. Have to win. I'm a pretty mid-level power score at the moment. And it's weird, even my more specialized vehicle for killing Leviathans isn't a very high power score. It might be lower than this. It's got 3 wasps, and it's just a whole lot of armor in front of a trucker cab. It's pretty effective, though. I like it. Also, the side protection here with the frontal protection system on the left and the spiky bumper on the right is just because I don't have the spiky bumper for both sides. I wish I could get it, but I think you gotta be level 15 or something unless I'm not thorough. Looking at the map, I think they're kind of swinging around the hill, or the encounter, whatever you want to call it. But not really. There's someone. Oh man, he's got a whole lot of friends. Perhaps they can help me. This thing turns so badly, I don't know why. I think it's the spacing that I put between the front and back wheels. Front are steering, back are drive. Haha. Man, that did nothing. That did something. That hurt a bit. Back away a bit. Those sidekick drones hurt. I've been making sidekick drones and selling them. They're super cheap. There's no reason to not make them. I'm in pretty bad shape. I'm about to die. Yeah. Dead. Yeah. And then we got this guy. Not the best kind of teammate. We might win. It's 5 versus 4. But looking at my team, enemy team seems to be in better shape. Yeah, nobody just has 2 mammoth cannons sitting around. from making them. Although they don't seem to be amazing. They're quite good, I think, if you use them right. That's the thing, you can pay as much as you want in this game, but you won't be able to play well. This guy, for example, has bought these cannons, but, I mean, he doesn't even have a proper fuel tank or engine. I did complete the mission in that sequence, though. That's all that matters. Nice. Not getting that much reputation, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay. I can get my reward then. What's the next one? Win 15 battles. I can make progress towards that. You open crate. Might get something good, you never know. Yeah. I don't mind. I don't have any dockers. I've been using them up. I made a jawbreaker or two. I think I made 2 jawbreaker cabins and sold them both. I gotta make more stuff and sell them, but I've run out of copper, so that's become a problem. I'm gonna pour in 40. And we're gonna do a raid using this. Yeah. It's not the best build, but it works. And for convoy, it works quite well. Engineers, oh. They're the hardest, in my opinion, to fight against. They got autocannon, so they just engage you at really long distance, and I have shotguns, so this might not be the best idea. We'll see. We shall see. I have 2 sledgehammer shotguns and a Spectre. I haven't put any Steppenwolf armor on this vehicle, although it'd probably be better. These guys are pretty beefy. Oh, I got stuck instantly. I didn't realize I'm 7,000 power score. All of that probably comes from armor. I got coolers too, but that barely counts. I'm hoping my radar and radios can help people out. There we are. They do have conveniently placed exploding barrels, though, which is nice. There we go. Get an assist on one, kill the other one. I don't like how the truck will honk at you if you're in front of it. It's really whiny. I guess I am too if I complain about that kind of thing. These guys have more hit points. You can't just head-on ram them. Doesn't really... You can't kill them that way. It sure hurts them a lot. I have yet to get a flawless... Good lord, this guy is gnarly. I think he's all cannons, but still, that's a super cool looking build. I think he has a trucker. I don't know. I think... I'm trying to look. That's almost certainly a humpback. That's like the level 15 blueprint, the rock. Where'd the truck go? Why is he over here? It's weird lately. The trucks have been doing weird stuff. It's like they'll drive in the wrong direction. They're more prone to crashing, I think. I have no idea why. These mans hurt. Because they look like they got one auger, but I think they actually have 2 Druzhba chainsaws underneath. Stay away from my child. Yeah, there you go. You see the chainsaws. He clipped me, too. Yeah, assists. I love the shotguns. They're my favorite. Although, not super versatile. Ooh. Don't pick on me. I'm autistic. Killing those missile turrets is really good for getting points. I did an invasion earlier. And if you don't know what invasion is, it's where you're fighting... You have 4 people in your team and you're fighting against 3 different AI-controlled vehicles at a time. And they're really huge, and their vehicles don't obey the laws of normal multiplayer builds. They've got 60 or 70 energy points and that kind of stuff, and they have probably tens of thousands of hit points or more. And the minimum power score, I'm 7,000 something, the minimum power score to play a round of invasion is 3,000. And so I was playing with 3,000 power scores, and then there was me at only 6,000. Well, they were even smaller. And they didn't do anything the whole round. It was super irritating. Because it was me versus 3 Leviathans. At different times. It's not like you get them all at once. That would be brutal. But they were running around the pump jack, which is what you're supposed to defend, fighting the little bots, instead of actually fighting the Leviathan. And they all had default machine guns. It was really bad. So it ended up being only me fighting the Leviathans. And I did actually pay 4 credits to spawn in a 3rd time. I had to... It took me 1 life to kill each bot. Each Leviathan. It was really... It sucked. But I think the cherry on top was the fact that I did all the work, because I literally dealt all the damage to those Leviathans and killed them by myself. And yet, my teammates got more points than I did because they were killing the little bots. You don't get points for killing a Leviathan. You get a completing tasks reward, and that's it. And so it was really stupid. And I was upset by that. So, even though I carried them, and if it weren't for me, we would have lost, I got the least points and was on the bottom of the leaderboard. Super irritating. And I don't know if killing Leviathan ever did give you points, but I wish it did. Because otherwise it's kind of annoying. Not getting credit for all that work. And I think it's to prevent kill stealing or something, but in a case like that, I think giving points based on damage dealt would be a better system. I think in general, the more damage you did, the more points you should get. Once it dies, let's say you do 99% of the damage, and then it gets killed by someone else, you should get the points for an elimination, and not that person that stole the kill. That would make more sense. I don't know if the Crossout devs are actually considering that or not, but it would be nice. Just a thought. It would actually give some balance to the game, rather than people just running around stealing kills. Well, let's say one of these guys got one of those little bots on fire, so they were 1 shot away, and then I scoop up the kill and I get 3 points and they get nothing. Because kill assists don't give you anything. They should, but they don't. At least based on damage. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. This isn't even the full release of the game, so I can't blame them too much. It's technically still in progress. Let's turn around. Get on either side. It's unusual. This has been much easier than I remember it being before, fighting against the same enemies with the same difficulty on the same map. Maybe they nerfed the bots or something. And the thing is, it was with even lower power scores. The higher your power score, it should tune difficulty to make it harder if you're higher power score. Who knows? I do like the shotguns and the Spectre combination more than 2 Vectors. Although, Vectors work too. Vectors are more like the thing that you make just so you can make an equalizer or something. I don't know. I don't even remember what it takes to make a Spectre. I bought this Spectre because I'm a scrub. I made all my 3 sledgehammers though, and I made that Pyre missile. So I can at least say that I made one epic part in this game. Yay. Be nice if there was a kill feed, but at the same time it'd be pretty boring. How'd I get caught on him? I drove into him and I wasn't touching him. I shouldn't have been. Didn't look like it. This build has 3 coolers. They're just default rare coolers, but they work. I think 150% faster cooling. It used to be much better than that, but they nerfed the coolers. They used to cool you 100% faster. So I had pretty quick cooling, but not anymore. Oh, I missed him. There we go. Our buddy with the cannon. Yeah, that was a pretty easy one. I'm surprised. I thought it would be a lot harder. Where's this guy? There he is. There he is. English machine broke. Killing these guys should give you more points. Nope, I guess not. I've gotten 4 before. I don't know how they determine how many points you get for an elimination. Wee. Yeah, he honks if you go in front of him. It doesn't even matter why or how quickly. How much time you spend in front of him, he just honks at you. Huh. It's weird. This must be a really time-consuming raid. I've never actually seen how long it takes, but dang. Takes a long while. Lamomo is an interesting build. He must get all that armor from... What? I'm just gonna ask him what weapons he has. It appears to be 3 vectors. Ah. It's an interesting build. It looked nice. I don't know if it worked too well. Yeah, there we go. You get 27 copper. For 1 raid. So if you can survive, you'll get a lot of copper. In Convoy, if you do medium raid of any other type, you'll get only 18, not 14. That'll be all, I guess. Thanks for watching.